I have a low connection. All right, stay connected. All right, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. It is not the nicest day here, so I'm kind of bumming. The kids went with Dad for a little bit. I'm going to do this quick Friday night live. Hop on here, share this, like, follow, do your thing, drop an emoji, say hello, where are you from? I want to know if it's nice there, what's the weather like? You know how I do it. Hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're coming in on the replay. How are you, Kelly, Kristen, Diana, Troy? Hi, everybody. How are you? Cliff, Tanya, love you all, love you all. I have a really good topic and it's gonna go quick. This is something I've experienced over the time in my career and I wanna talk about it because some of you get excited because you can say you are the top of the team, you do everything, and I'm going to tell you that's not necessarily a great thing, okay? When you have a team, you want a team full of people better than you, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Hi, Paul. Hi, Sherry. It's so nice to see all of you. I'm kind of chill. Had a great day, but cleaned the house. Got girlfriends coming tomorrow. I'm excited to see them. Hi, Star. Hope you're doing well. Diana. Okay, so as I've evolved into this business and something I realized halfway through, probably year 8 or 7 of my journey in network marketing, I realized that me being the best or, recruiting the most people all the time or doing everything all the time was not a good thing. And I actually started to really rethink how you build a team. I rethink who I'm attracting and what I look like as I'm attracting people, because I used to be the person who was like, I'm on this call, who's on this call? I just put 25 people in the system. I just did this and I just did that. And it was constantly me talking about all the achievements I was doing. And yes, I was edifying my team, so don't get me wrong. Hey, Star. But what was going on is I realized, okay, if I'm doing all this and I'm going like this, I'm going, and I constantly felt like I had to always be on top. Like I had to always be at this high functioning level. I never took time for myself. But what I noticed is, yes, I had amazing team members. And no matter where it was, if it was the first company I've ever been in, it doesn't matter. What I noticed though is I wasn't attracting people that could come in and take over that leadership role as much as I wanted. Over the years, we developed amazing leaders. Krista Hoagland is watching right now. She is one of them. A lot of great leaders. And that is not knocking who the leaders were that I've ever worked with. The problem I kept seeing was I was not attracting people to me after a while. Like I was pushing the people away because I was doing everything. And then I would wonder why can't anyone recruit more? Or, and then there would be people, don't get me wrong, I had a great team of people in 2 companies. That wasn't the problem. But what I kept noticing is I feel like the way I'm presenting it was really a turnoff, quite honestly. Would you follow you? That's the hashtag of the night. Would you honestly follow you? And I thought about it because when I first started, I was nuts. I was that crazy lady. I'm like, girl on fire, boss babe, you want to call yourself all that stuff. And we can still do that. And it's great to do well. Trust me, I love the top recruiters. I love being a top recruiter too. I love being able to go out and attract people. I love to be able to get a lot of customers. I love that stuff. But when it comes to over time, you also have you have to have a team of leaders. You have to have a team that can do those things too. Can they keep up with the pace you set? Can they surpass you? Well, you should. There's also leaders too that it's not even about being able to recruit or being able to bring in people. Take that out because leaders are great. There's a lot. Hi, Troy. There's a lot of great leaders. But what I notice, and this is always about me, anytime I talk about something, it's because I've experienced it, I've done it, and I'm coming at you going, hey, this is one of my lessons, and I'm going to bring it to you nice and hard here because there are some leaders who are amazing. Type A's, They are super organized. They've got calendars and spreadsheets, and they've got highlighted stuff. They got sticky notes. They do everything. They've got YouTube channels. You name it, they've got it all. They look like they are thebomb.com, and you're going, holy crap, how does that person do it? And then they're going on lives, and then they're doing this stuff, and they look perfect. Their hair is perfect. Their makeup's perfect every day. And I'll tell you, I would totally shut down. Like, that's the kind of thing I would notice with a lot of people who, things that I couldn't do, that were not my strengths. I noticed that if they're pushing me away, I can't imagine what I'm doing to certain people, right? So you really have to think about this. Are you relatable? Are you somebody who somebody can go, oh yeah, I can relate to that? Or, oh, she showed up in her, I'm in yoga pants and a t-shirt today. I don't have makeup on. I don't care. I usually don't. And it's not that I'll never do it. And it's not that I think you should look like a slob. It just means, are you setting the pace, and are you setting the tone for people to come into you? Or are you putting a roadblock up and you're the only one doing stuff? And if you're a leader who's going, oh, my team, and this is something you have to be very careful of, my team doesn't know how to do this, my team doesn't do this. Well, maybe because you are always the one doing it. Are you constantly doing things for people? Are you answering every question? Are you constantly holding hands, making sure people have all this extra stuff? Are you guiding and leading, or are you doing for them? Because I think when you really want something to happen, when you want a team to explode, and you want to, kind of get to that spot, you will tend to go into a mother hen mode because you're desperate, because you want your numbers to go, right? I've done it. So don't get down on yourself. This is stuff I've done. Like, I looked like the crazy lady who never took a break, because I didn't. And I'm going to tell you right now that nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to work with somebody who never takes a break for themselves, who goes. Yes, you want to work with somebody who's a super hard worker, but you want to know that you can take a minute to breathe. You want to work with somebody who isn't going to be like this to you. Are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you doing? That's not leadership. That's a boss. And trust me, I've seen it. I've seen people that are just so amazing at things, but they become obsessed with making sure you're doing everything instead of just focusing on guiding you and leading by example, right? There's a lot of that stuff that goes on. Let's really quick do some shout outs. Shout out to an amazing July, Jumpin' July. I hope you all had a great July. I know we did. August is on fire. I'm going to tell you that we are way beyond pace of some serious points, and I'm going to tell you that it is explosive. Like, guys, you're almost at 100,000 in points. Like, that's crazy. It's the third. I think it's the third. So congratulations to all the people who are working hard, but just having fun and doing your thing and still enjoying your summer and your family. We love that. No calls. Hashtag daily pay doesn't suck. Hashtag don't need to do a call. It is awesome. So everyone's coming back home. So wrapping up, because this is a really quick live. It's Friday night. I want you to be with your families. That's what it's all about. Freedom. Hashtag time freedom. Hi, Alana. Hi, Rebecca. Don't do that, buddy. Don't do that. So be very careful of how perfect you are. Let your hair down. If you're somebody who's always in full face, you look pretty, that's great. We want you to look great. But it's okay to show your true self, okay? So be your authentic self, remember that. Are you relatable? Are the daily tasks you're doing and showing your team something they can follow? Or are you are you a freak? Like, are you a freak of nature who nobody could do? Like, you don't want to be perfect, okay? I actually think some of the best leaders don't answer all the questions. They're not comp plan experts. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are proud of being a comp plan expert, that's not necessarily a great thing. Nobody cares. They want to know, what do I do? How do I do it? Can you explain it to me in 30 seconds or less? Bam, bam, bam. You should be able to do that. And if they really need to know, let them go to the comp plan and learn it themselves. Hey, go here, log in, read this, watch this video. There you go. Comp plan. You do not need to be doing that. And you also make yourself way non-relatable again when you know everything. And here's the thing, nobody likes the expert. When you get into messages, or if you're on calls, if you do calls, and you are this person who has to answer everything, you know it all, you're spouting off scientific facts, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going, I can't do what she just did. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. You just probably pushed them away. Don't be the expert. You don't need to be. Be relatable and listen. That's the best advice. Don't be a mother hen. Don't do everything for people. If you're great and you're organized, awesome. But don't force it upon people. Let them learn their own system. Because I'm going to tell you, the way people do things sometimes with their calendars blows my mind. And I'm like, I can't live like that. And I used to freak out. When I found my own way to do it, I embraced it. And I'm like, I don't care if that's the way you want to do it. I'm going to do it my way. I'm not going to force it on you. So be careful of not being the monster perfectionist. Don't do that. And if you are just so amazing every day and you look perfect, you must be exhausted. Take a break, put your hair down, have fun. Drop a couple F-bombs sometimes, maybe not on a live, but be yourself. If that's what you do, be yourself. I mean, honestly, have fun, joke around. If you have to monitor your posts and like, ooh, I shouldn't post that, be yourself. The people that want to work with you, they want to see the real you. If you paint yourself as this perfect person, they don't want that. I'm going to tell you right now. The majority of the people and really good leaders don't want that. They want to see somebody who's passionate, excited. You don't have to talk about your numbers all the time. You don't have to always talk about how many people you bring in. You don't have to talk about what you did for the day. You don't have to do that because that's overwhelming to people who just want to look at it, right? Hey, Shiloh, was it easy to join your business? Yeah, I was on the phone all day. I did 17 posts. I did 5 lives. I caught up. That's insane. Heck yeah. I messaged a few people. I did some follow-ups. I reached out to a few people. Dang, done. Went and worked out. Spent time with the kids. That's normal. Paint the right picture, okay? Be yourself. Be careful. You can be a type A, but be very careful how you present it. Don't overwhelm people. Don't mother hen. And it's okay to let your hair down. So it is Friday. This was quick. I love you all. Have an awesome night. Peace and congratulations, everybody. July was amazing, but this is ridiculous. You guys are on fire. See you on the next live.